Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see a pair of all-pro linebackers from 2016. It's Von Miller matching up against Sean Lee.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football and Big D as their guys will do battle with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down.
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeff Swain, 33 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And Pointer, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Throwing. Prescott. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Be nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. The play clock's running down. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Here's Kelly to throw on 2nd down. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll run with D'Angelo Henderson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Let's go. They'll run with Henderson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And the wideout in motion. Now it's the former Texas Longhorn, Jamal Charles, with a carry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. Let's go. Now a give running left with Anderson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. On the run, it's Charles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Short yardage situation. Here's Charles. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Check. Patriot. Here we go now.
On 1st and 10, Kelly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Here's Kelly to throw. And some space here. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a three-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the mass of bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Let's get it! Back it! Got it!
Now Jamal Charles on third down. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And McManus able to put it through. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half.
And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team, helps them start their comeback.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. So the Cowboys offense coming back out there, and after the excitement of that 13-3 year, the NFC East title 2016, they fell back to earth in 2017. They still finished 9-7, but not what you expected from them.
No, the scoring differential was a big telltale about the difference between 2016 and 2017. They were plus 115 a season ago. Just plus 22 this year. That means tighter games can go either way, and not enough of them went in Dallas's win column in this past season.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. A first down throw for Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down, Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
A second down throw for Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Prescott on 4th down. Down man, it's complete. Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So they're going to go for 2. And first, we're going to get a timeout as the defense will talk this over. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. And again, it's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bailey now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Simeon going to rush his guys to the line. Off the play fake to Charles. This is Simeon. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. To throw is Kelly. To throw on 3rd down. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a first down throw, Kelly. And he whips one in there complete. That's Demaryius Thomas. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Simeon. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Simeon flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. So the D-line's going to spread out. Second half starts with a run by Jamal Charles. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Kelly. Escaping the pressure right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Kelly. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Now Kelly throwing on first down. David Irving breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They go play action here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain. On first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Emmanuel Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
They're going to try and run. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. shift together here from the D-line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And some room to work. Space to maneuver at the 40. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 72 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. Kelly down on first down. Flush to his right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On second down, Jamal Charles looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. He can run for it, and he will. And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you expect it to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. He got 29 yards that time. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Prescott on first down. Caught left side, Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll throw again. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.